I will manage my own inclusion, and I'll be conscious of the fact that not only do I manage mine, but I also have an ability to be able to get value from your diversity by managing your inclusion.
What role do employees play in creating a culture of inclusion?
Yeah, now this is another very smart question, because sometimes I think we think to ourselves, inclusion is what other people have to do for me. So I work for you, and I say, Paul, you got to make this environment inclusive. Let me go back to the notion of the braid, right? I have a responsibility to manage my own inclusion. And this is a really big idea. You'll know that we have different programs for different levels in our business. And one of our core programs is called Thrives. And Thrives is about how you manage your own inclusion. And that's about me doing the work on myself. So what happens is that I put myself in a position where I do the work on myself to develop that level of respect for myself and a regard for myself, and have a proper relationship with my work, have a proper relationship with my own set of values, make sure that I know when I'm in the red zone, and I can bring myself into a place to take myself out of stress, and so on and so forth. So I take care of myself. Imagine we weren't talking about inclusion. Imagine we were talking about well-being. And I said to you, we do this great thing in our organisation. We've taken all the chocolate out, which would be a terrible thing to do, but we've taken all the chocolate out, and there's only fruit. We've taken all the coffee away. There's only water. We've taken this away. Now there's a gym, and you say, "Oh, it's amazing." And then guess what? The manager, they create the time where you can just go and have whatever you want, snacks and apples and gym and Pilates, whatever you want to do. But if I don't go and drink the water and eat the apples and take the rest, what was the point of providing it for me? Because I've still got to do it. So now that doesn't mean to say that I now have to tolerate bad behavior, but it does mean that I have to say to myself, I will manage my own inclusion, and I'll be conscious of the fact that not only do I manage mine, but I also have an ability to be able to get value from your diversity by managing your inclusion. Then my manager creates an environment where I don't have to really manage my inclusion, because I don't have to fight for my own voice. And his or her manager rewards a culture that does that. So essentially, we're all doing the right things together, but I have to also take my own ownership of it. And that's, I think, very important.